Hey, Coach Mark here. Just want to start talking about our next station, the advanced station. Now, I want to make sure that you, the client, you, the parent, meet the goal that you have for yourself or your child. Now, the question is what is your goal? What's your mission? Some parents, they just want to make sure that their kids can get to the wall. Some parents, they just want to make sure that they can swim and they don't have to get in. Well, we're kind of past that. So if you've already met those goals in the intermediate station, some people, that's where they stop. But for those who want to go a little bit further, who want to be what I would call swim team ready, or have the skills to do lap swimming. So again, it's a great offset for other sports. But for you who want to know what's next, let's talk about that. So the intermediate station, we learned freestyle and we learned backstroke. We have those skills, they've mastered it. They know how to breathe with pacing. It's very nice, but it doesn't mean they might have the longevity and they may have not learned some other extra skills. So let's talk about what the skills are. So first skill that they're going to add to the repertoire in the advanced station is the breaststroke. The breaststroke, again, another extra stroke that's adds a little bit more longevity, and it's actually a really nice stroke to learn. Again, very different. And then finally, we have the butterfly. The butterfly is definitely a hard stroke to learn when you especially don't know how to do it, but it gets fun. And once you've learned how to do it, it makes swimming a whole different experience. But again, why do we master these skills? Well, if you're on a swim team, you need to learn the basics, the freestyle, the backstroke, the breaststroke, and the butterfly. All four of those strokes matter when it comes to swim teams, but it also matters when it comes to learning your body. Each one of those strokes use different muscles in different ways. So after you've achieved that, we're going to learn flip turns. And more importantly, you're going to learn how to do some lap swimming. So your kids at this point, they're going to be able to do 20 laps like it's nothing because they've already learned it. And at a swim team, well, guess what? We're talking lots of laps. We're talking hundreds of laps. And so if you want to get your kids swim team ready, this is a great way to start because you really need to master those strokes, particularly some of the basics like freestyle and backstroke and breaststroke, really learning how to add the distance into that. Because it's one thing to do a lap of freestyle. It's another thing to do, say, 10 laps of freestyle. So again, really good stuff to learn. And at this point, if you have mastered this level, you are ready for a swim team. We're ready to send your kids off, and we will give you, again, some guidance as to how to work on a swim team, what the kind of cardio that's required. And again, it's a different world. But at this point, you've mastered the Swim Express model. You've come to the end of the line, and I would congratulate you in such a way that I couldn't even express how much you've learned. Thanks so much for joining us, and we'll see you in the water.